Hello, my name is Alibi Honest. I'm going to talk to you about something quite close to my heart. It's something I've not told anyone about, and I only share it with just one person. I'm talking about a private Minecraft server that I share with my identical twin sibling. So here they are.
Heyo.
So Too Bad has done a lot of things for me. They have helped me with my ARG Redwater. They've helped me with doing some of the art for Paralactic, and they've been a playtester and doing all sorts of bits and bobs for me as well. They are amazing. Yep.
I was also the other actor for Paralactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my main contribution to that.
Yeah, because I mean, you kind of can't act as one person, and it's just easier to have you join like a LAN server instead of just buying an entire server or whatever.
Yeah, but enough about that.
That's different. So we're here to talk to you about a private Minecraft server that is just the two of us, just Too Bad and I, that we call Mishmash. It originally wasn't called Mishmash; it was called the Neverminds, because that's what we like to call ourselves. It sounds really cool. But it developed the name Mishmash because of like the philosophy that we do. Could you tell the story of like how it started?
Yeah. So we both were going into college, and we both were given some computers and laptops that were capable of running Java Edition Minecraft, which was new to us. We previously just had cheap computers, I guess.
We also had like Bedrock Edition, so this was new to us.
So this was completely new. And because we were going to college, we wanted some way of staying connected with each other, or something that we could do together, so we could hop on a Discord call and talk with each other whenever we had the chance. So we started this Minecraft server so we could stay connected that way.
This wasn't the only time that we've done something like this, starting a Minecraft world. We've played Bedrock Editions for like 6 years before getting Java Edition, in which we would play survival worlds together. And like the way that we choose to play that world has been different every single time. Sometimes we choose to live separately, sometimes we choose to live together, but because we're going to separate colleges, we decided to live together in the same base. And also I really loved our base because it was so free-flowing, and we didn't really know what we were doing, or like what kind of goals we wanted to do. So we ended up moving our storage system quite a bit, and we were trying to figure out what kind of storage system we wanted to do in the first place.
Typically, a lot of other survival worlds, you build a big redstone powered storage system, which is cool and all, yeah, but that's really only if you have a whole ton of items. And the way that we play, we don't necessarily have a lot of items, that we don't go out to collect thousands upon thousands of items for big projects, which I'm assuming we'll get onto later about the projects that we've done.
Yeah.
So the storage system that we've basically adapted is just pretty much completely manual, with some categories that we have kind of gotten used to depending on the playthrough.
Yeah. And also, like, I think the people that use big storage systems with redstone have a lot of items because they have a lot more time on their hands to actually go out and do these builds and to collect all those items. But typically we would hop on a call in the evenings together and stay on and play Minecraft for 3 hours, and that's not a lot of time. And especially with both of us being busy college students, we don't have a lot of time on our hands, so a smaller storage system is better to keep the tiny amounts of items that we have.
It also makes everything a lot more personal.
Yeah, a lot more cozy too. Yeah. I want to talk to you a little bit about the builds that we did. There's one that I think that I really want you to talk about, especially about your process for it. Above our cave base, is like this cool factory. Could you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. So at one point, I'm unsure of exactly when, I saw the area above our little cave base, and I thought something needed to go up there. It was just a big, like, empty area in the, I guess, composition of the whole of the angle I was looking at. So I started building just some sort of building. I chose blocks that ended up being more factory-like, so granite, bricks. I might have had jungle wood there to just add textures, basically. And eventually it needed something to go inside of it because it didn't want it to just be a building. So I built a cobblestone farm to go in there to hopefully be of use. After some tinkering, it ended up just not working particularly well and consistently. It was like the building would blow up and the side of the building caught on fire because you need lava for a cobblestone farm. So I'll talk a bit about the lava part because the jungle wood was burning down. I decided to keep that as like a backstory element. So like the people who ran the factory just quickly patched it up with netherrack, just a resource they had on hand, which matched the colors pretty well. Added like a focal point for you to look at, I guess. But the cobblestone farm eventually was just not doing too well. Where it was, like it was just breaking constantly. So I tore it down, and it was empty for quite a while. But we needed, for a later project, like a whole ton of green dye. So I thought we had a cactus farm, but it was pretty slow. So I made like a whole extra cactus farm and put it in there.
Yeah.
And then you added a cactus banner onto the side.
Because I just I wanted it to be cemented that it was going to be a cactus farm.
Yeah. I mean, it still had the history of it being burned down, but it's a cactus farm.
Yeah. I always really like that story because it kind of encapsulates like the spirit of what Mishmash is. It's like you have an idea, you commit to it, you realize that there's some flaws in it, and then you tinker around with it, and then it ultimately becomes something that you're quite proud of. I hope you're proud of the building itself. It has like a story to it. Even though I did the banner on the outside, but like the true soul of that building is the building itself. It's not the banner.
The process.
Yeah, it's the process of making it. Another building that I want to talk about is on another hill, the crayon shop. This was kind of a weird, goofy building. This was because I wanted to I had an idea about making a building with an open air roof. So there's no roof to it, or at least one section had no roof to it. So we built it, and we sketched it with smooth sandstone. We built it together in this weird, wacky shape. And then we were thinking about what to put inside. So we were both joking about having some sort of thing gets airdropped from the sky and then goes and it's somehow aimed into that empty spot. And so we thought, okay, what if it was like a crayon shop, and then they get their wax from candles, and so there's some sort of long distance candle shop that we never end up building that airdrops their candles via hot air balloon. And so I was at a rehearsal, and you came back. I remember this distinctly. You might not remember this, but I came back one evening just to see what kind of progress you had made, and there was a hot air balloon existing above the crayon factory. It was like blue and pink and white, in a really nice basket that you had made underneath it. It was quite dark on the inside. I added some torches so no mobs would spawn. And so and I added like a banner going to the side because it needed. I felt like having like the company name
Mhm.
attached to the balloon made sense. And I was like, okay, what's a funny name? Let's go with known of your. So it's known of your beeswax.
Mhm.
I know, like I think it's funny.
I agree. That's
Yeah.
a wonderful play on words.
And so yeah, and then where do they get the colors from? And then you ended up making.
So I built in a creative world just because I wanted to be able to know what I was building. I built basically a dye factory. Like certain colors, like the primary colors of Minecraft, red, blue, yellow, green, so on and so forth, you'd have to input on your own. But all the other dyes, the secondary and tertiary colors, would be automatically crafted and put into the system. So it would basically just pump out all these dyes. And this is why I needed all the green dye for the cactus farm earlier, was for this color factory. So this was what we called the Color Corporation. This is where the crayon shop got all their dyes for all the crayons. I don't know how crayons are actually made, though.
I don't either. I just assumed that they just like smack the dye onto the wax and then magically. That's the lore that I decided right now for how they make the crayons.
Well, research later probably.
I don't know where they do that, because the entire shop is like the selling
in the
space.
basement we never made.
The basement we never made. One joy about the crayon shop, I think, is that I spent a lot of time thinking about what the names of the colors would be.
But by the way, the crayons that were on display were literally just colored candles.
Colored candles, yeah.
So,
yeah, like you can. I mean, they looked close enough to crayons. But one of my favorites was Confused Orangutan, which was a cyan color. So it's just like, imagine an orangutan that was born cyan.
I think my favorite one that was Straight Up Blue.
Yeah,
which is just blue. They couldn't come up with anything clever, so it's just blue.
And for some reason, that's a bestseller.
Yeah, I agree. I'd buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy it too. Straight up blue. At least you know what you're getting.
Yeah, I don't need fancy. I don't need cadmium yellow or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's like, ultramarine violet for the
goodness gracious.
Side tangent, by the way. Ultramarine violet is more blue than purple. You're not. I would be happy to get paints called Straight Up Blue, and it is straight up blue.
Yeah, but like,
because I know what I'm buying.
I don't know. Maybe like ultramarine has like a specific texture or something that it gives the paint. I don't know. Whatever.
I need the hex code of paints I get.
Yeah, because
I need it to be that specific.
Yeah. Moving on. One of my favorite bits that we did didn't actually start out as a bit. I thought it would be a fun Easter egg to on a sign explaining to Tubei that I was moving the storage system, to put on the back of the sign, because a recent update allowed you to put text on the back of signs, to put on the back and at the bottom text, because of those memes that where they have some text at the top and some text at the bottom that says bottom text. And so that for some reason was so funny that it caught on just between the two of us, and it spread like wildfire everywhere.
Like nearly every sign at the back of it was
some sort of Easter egg.
Some sort of Easter egg.
It doesn't necessarily have to be bottom text.
It could be top text.
Yeah. It could be a bunch of A's pretending to scream. And it became such a prevalent part of Mishmash culture that there's a giant billboard with bottom text facing up towards the sky, so that you can see it nice and clearly on a map. That was fun to make, and it was made with iron blocks too, because we were overflowing with iron.
Yeah, that's a thing we've fixed in our second playthrough.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that just like the constant bits that we do just between the two of us. It's not just a vanilla Minecraft server. You made a custom add-on just for the two of us.
Yes. The two main things that it does, I'll go. So one is adding custom music discs that we are able to play music that we want from other sources, as well as music that we've made, as well as adding some custom enchantments that are exclusive to only being able to be put on music discs. So you could have it as like a sort of offhand kind of. You could have, typically Minecraft players will have a shield or a totem of undying or their food or firework rockets in their offhand. I wanted something to be more like a magic item from D&D that you just hold on to in your offhand and gives you passive buffs.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the first one about the custom music. A lot of the songs started out with us choosing songs from games that we like. You particularly enjoy Toby Fox's Deltarune and Undertale.
Yeah.
And I particularly enjoyed the Toho project. So a lot of the songs that we had were from there. However, as we were going on in our playthrough, you were adding a lot more of the songs that you created, and I was adding songs of the music from the Toho project that I was remixing.
What about the enchantments?
Yes, so that was the most difficult part, because I had to think of what sorts of effects would I want. One of the enchantments, which is called Respite or Respite, I have no idea how you actually pronounce it. It's probably one of the most complicated enchantments, and all it does is when you sneak and you have an amethyst shard in your inventory, it will remove an amethyst shard and give you the regeneration effect, which is a lot more complicated than you might think.
Yeah,
because I didn't want it to constantly be taking amethyst shards from your inventory, and I didn't want it to just take one for you to just constantly hold down shift. So I had to do something to balance the two effects, which took a lot of trial and error, but I eventually got it to work pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Do you have any enchantments that you think would be good to mention?
I want to mention one that you removed because I think it again encapsulates the spirit of Mishmash. In season 1, we had one called Step Assist, which naturally you're able to without this enchantment you can step up a half slab, I think. I don't know if you can do any pixels more, but this allowed you to step up a whole block without needing to jump. It was removed because we never really found a use for it, and it was kind of like a dud enchantment that if you found it on a disc, it would not feel good to get. You'd rather find something like Respite or Avarice or any of the other good ones. Speaking of, Avarice is one of my favorites. It takes food from your inventory and force feeds it to you, so you don't
when you're hungry.
When you're hungry, yeah. I like that one a lot.
One more enchantment I'd like to mention, I think is probably one of the most important ones, beaconing.
Oh, yes.
Yes. All it does is give you the glowing effect.
Yeah.
Which is such an underrated status effect in Minecraft, and I believe it's also considered a debuff. But it's so useful for us. We were constantly using it to locate each other.
We are both in our second year of college at the moment of recording this. And so we thought that we would start a second season at the start of this year. It was partially because towards the end of the first, I was feeling satisfied with the things that we made, and I'm feeling kind of exhausted. And there were times where I would AFK either in the music box room or on the or in the hot air balloon. So we thought, okay, let's start fresh. Let's start a new season in August before we both go to college again. And so, season 2. Part of the difficulty, I think, with starting a second season was we knew what was successful from the first season, and we kind of wanted to deviate from that and do something completely different. We kept the same idea of using music discs as focuses, because that was cool and it felt very comfortable for both of us. Bottom text still existed, that whole bit, but it was lessened. There were a lot more different things that we did. Like,
I guess like a lot of in season 1, what we had was spread out. We just put things wherever we wanted. But right now, like our cave base, we have another cave base because I guess we're comfortable with that.
it's convenient.
It's convenient. You don't have to worry about exteriors. Some people prefer exteriors. I much prefer interiors. But we tried our best to keep everything as compact as possible, which creates these wonderful like winding tunnels, and like there are some opportunities that we find that we can connect certain areas that feel very far apart by just a tiny little tunnel that goes up from one level to another. I'm pretty sure you can think of the example I'm thinking of right now.
It's probably playing on screen right now.
Yeah.
One thing that we kept kind of between both seasons was there was an arena that we made in season 1 for us to play a game of tag, but using parkour. We took ideas from that, revamped them, and made a whole new arena that is much wider and less tight compared to the previous season.
There's a lot more verticality in the first one. But this one is a lot more spread out. We have so many more horizontal options.
And part of the fun that I have because I spearheaded designing both, because the first one I wanted to have it be more vertical, but realized that it was incredibly punishing when you missed a jump. And also that you would get the damage tick when you fell. So in the second season, we added powdered snow on the ground so that way when you fall, you don't get a damage tick.
With carpets on top.
With carpets,
That apparently works.
And also much wider, so that way there's more opportunities for little areas. And as we play, we find areas that we want to, fix, to make it a little bit more accessible or make it flow nicer. To give the runner a little bit more of a chance, because the tagger innately has it as an advantage.
For the first season, we had a music disc playing to act as a time limit. It was Enemy Approaching by Toby Fox, which I think is incredibly fitting. But I think this is a design flaw that we have right now. The arena that we have in season 2 is close enough to the main music box that you can hear it in some areas. So we'll probably need something else to create a sort of time limit.
I think the last thing I really want to talk about, and is more of a question, I'm posing it more as a question, is like, what would you say Mishmash is truly about?
I think it's mainly about enjoying yourself, doing whatever you feel like doing. If you feel like, I don't know, building a giant billboard that says bottom text on the sign, so it can appear on the map, go ahead, do that. We spent maybe a day or so just trying to get the text just right. We did a similar thing, putting Spampton on the map, just because we thought, in a hole, by the way.
In a giant hole.
It's a giant hole. A giant Spampton-shaped hole. Just so it would appear on the map. And we got a lot of resources from that. So much stone.
But what you're saying is, like, if you have an idea, just like fully commit to it, and like don't really care about like the repercussions.
And also that like projects can shift. Like things can always be improved, made better. Like if you don't like something, then you can figure out a way to make it so it's more to your liking.
I think like to me, Mishmash is about the creative process, and I think you touched on this as well, about like you should really try to make something for your enjoyment. You should not really hate what you're making at all. If you don't like where something is going, like you can fix it until you do like it. Minecraft is a sandbox game. There's so many possibilities for what you can make, and technically infinite time. There's nothing, you have to create your own fun. And I think that's kind of what I want to get out of this video is that I want people to like stop caring about like what other people think about. I mean, we're both having fun. Nothing is stopping us from making these things. So yeah, I just want people to go out and make their own fun. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say? Nice. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.